It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Green Bay Packers and the Baltimore Ravens. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jackson looking to throw right away. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roll and picked up big yardage.
Now Jackson on first down. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. If I give a little...
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Packers have taken the lead. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Play action. It's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Trucks over him, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson buying time to his left. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 20.
That was a nice catch.
What we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker, and the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3-4 quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He'll get this to about the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is going to have a Packers first down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. 161 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They're going to run the jet sweep. It's Cobb with it. And he'll take this one down near the 15. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. Boy, no chance as he was mad and dropped behind the line there. They'll go with Jones. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down about the 2-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll run for it with Dillon. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A.J. Dillon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Jackson out to his left. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And this is good.
Good kick, good kick.
As he drops it in from long distance.
He got a leg.
After the break.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones. Man, not a whole lot to speak of.
Oh, he fired at him. He said no more.
And a 3rd and about 5.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Oh. I ain't see that one.
So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point change.
Okay, we got a game now.
Time of game, you don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call.
Okay. This my team. I play with them all year round. This my team right here.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Jones hit and the ball's held.
No. He hit him hard.
Second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. Yeah, that one too far in.
He was by himself.
You might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Come on.
2nd and 9. Throwing is Jackson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Preston Smith from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Tucker's
Let's go, let's go. 21 up.
Position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Caught on the right side by Jones. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down. Now a handoff, running left is Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. An inside give to Jones. And he'll go down at the 28. Boy, 208 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, they'll try to jet sweep here with Lazard. And he is going to lose yardage here. Marlon Humphrey on the defensive side making that look easy from his corner position. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage.
It's like he's slipping right through them.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Here's a give to Jones running left. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown.
Hey, bro, if you can, follow my Twitch. I'm on here. I'm streaming right now. We playing on Twitch right now. Yeah, all you gotta do. Hold on 1 second.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, moving some frustration into the teammates. Taking the game really well.
Oh, y'all better get him and stop playing. All right, so all you gotta do, you see that your PlayStation button? Hold on, let me check. Hold on. Before I say something. Hold on. All right, you see the option button on the top? Come on. Where you press start at? All right, so you know where you press start on the top, where the triangle is at. So on your opposite side, you're gonna press that button, and it's gonna bring you up. It's gonna say take a screenshot. You go all the way to the side to the first one, and it should say broadcast, and you should see the Twitch right there, and you just set it up from right there. Yeah, they give you a couple numbers and stuff. You put it in, and then you start streaming from right there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They go play action now. Jackson being chased out left. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Pass complete to Rodgers.
Let's go. What are you doing, girl? Why? Go ahead.
All 3 timeouts remaining, so barring a first down, they could conceivably get the ball back.
So now it's all about defense and stopping the clock. Don't give up any yardage, right? Use your timeouts. And your offense always practices going downfield without timeouts. You know, those 2-minute drills, most of them are run in practice without the benefit of timeouts and want to make it as tough a situation as possible. They're in it right now.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game.
Hey, you realize through this whole game, I did not throw a touchdown pass? I'm gonna send you a request too. We can run it back if you want.
Obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter, as they try to
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Needed a couple yards.
I got Jones looking like the old Reggie Bush.
So you spread people out, decide to run the football, you often find good running lanes.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Jackson He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
They start breaking tackles and shit all late.
He's going to and he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Jackson. And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. Throwing, Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Wallace. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession here.
Hey, good playing with you, bro.
This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have.
Yeah, I'm going to send it to you.
First down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. 12 CD for the losing side. They had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late.
That's what I like, man. That was a good game. $239. Let's go. Let's go. 3 touchdowns. A beast.